unexpected day off from work, so I'm gonna do what I like to do, which is drink beer, and have drink. But actually, I'm not going to drink a beer today. I'm actually going to be drinking a mead. Um, this is mead is basically a fermented beverage, predominantly like made with honey. It predates beer. It's sort of the beer's granddad. It's called, according to Wikipedia, it's the grandfather of all fermented beverages that we know and love today. Um, so I never had it before, so I'm actually very curious. And this is from Black Nectar Meadery, and those who know me can obviously tell what drew me to this. It's called Black Fang, honey wine, which is apparently interchangeable with me. Honey wine with blackberry, clove, and orange zest. 6 ounces alcoholic content. Not that much for me. Has a very nice sort of a steampunkish Max Schreck from F.W. Murnau's Dracula. This company's from Ferndale, Missouri. I'm sure that's what MI means. If not, sorry. Um, but so yeah, mead is ancient drink. The Vikings drank it. Ancient Europeans drank it. Egyptians, Sumerians. Everybody drank mead. It is a big drink. It's a big drink, and we sound the feasting horn. But yeah, a little silly. So I decided to record this because who knows? I might make a funny face, or it might be a good thing. The Voodoo Donut beer was surprisingly good. Um, and like the Umgang uh, Black Watch beer that had the Game of Thrones beer, this one has some text on the side. So let me try to read it in a dramatic voice. Our kind has been around for centuries, living in plain sight and yet remain conduit. Now the world is ready for us to come out of the coffin. Do not be afraid. We're going to give you the choice to accept this dark gift. The mead is the life, and it can be yours. The seductive honey, clove, and orange zest penetrate the flood of blackberry in this forbidden libation. You never knew what life was until it ran out in a cold black rush of your tongue. It is only mead, Michael. Drink up and meet your maker. Caution: keep away from sunlight. Product does not sparkle in the sunlight. Be positive. So, so I do like the sense of horror humor. I picked up another one, which is a bit Necronomicon-ish. But yeah, so this one, props to these guys, doesn't sparkle in the sunlight, but I got the sun behind me, so we'll figure that out. Aha! So maybe crack this open. Like I said, I've never had mead before, so I honestly have no idea what to expect in terms of color, flavor, all that. I do like honey. I like honey on like biscuits and other things. Blackberry, certain items, if it's like mixed like chocolate or blended with something, I don't mind it. Orange, same thing, depending how it's coming to me. Clove, I have no idea what the hell that is, because there's a comma there. It's blackberry, comma, clove. So I could hit the Google, but whatever. So I'm gonna pour it in, see what we got. Holy shit! Actually, I don't know if you can tell this. The color is, it's not blood red. It looks like a red wine, like a Cabernet or something like that. Once again, I'm not a wine. I actually don't like wine very much, so that kind of makes me a little nervous now. It smells like a wine. It smells actually spice wine, like some of the German spice wines. I don't mind that much. I kind of like it. Um, this does smell like a red wine to me. I don't know red wine names or types. I guess Cabernet or Merlot. It's all Greek to me. It's all French to me. Um, Yeah, so, I guess first test, does it sparkle in the sunlight? And I've gone completely black by this, but sun's moved, but it doth not sparkle. And actually, it has. Let me put myself back in focus. So, doesn't sparkle. But yeah, the consistency. There's no head. There's. Um, I mean, it looks and smells like a wine. So, yeah, I'll find out how it is. So. And I don't get a lot of the orange. I pick up a lot of the blackberry. Blackberry is really pronounced in the smell. So that's that is interesting. Um, that's not at all what I expected. I expected it to be either like I'm drinking a beer with a lot of fruity flavor, or you know, I'll be drinking a wine, and it does taste very wine-like. It's fairly sweet. That's one I would say is a sweet drink, but no dog. Sorry, Licorice is right here. She's not very happy. I've taken her sunlight away. Um, it is a sweet drink, um, which isn't Licorice. Shush, 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 shush. She's a she's a barker. It's a man pit. Licorice, shush, shush, shush. Licorice, hush, hush now. Um, so yeah, its sweetness did take me a little by surprise. It almost, mm, mm, there was a little bit of a bitterness on the back of my tongue. I would say, no, bitterness is the wrong word. It's a licorice. Shush. Come here. That's it. You're coming on the camera. Keep it quiet. Um, there was on the back of my tongue. There was like a sudden intense feeling, a sudden like constriction of flavor. Like an offensive, like an attack of flavor. You, it smells good. Does it smell good? She likes it, so dog's a fan. You have to smell it, don't you? But you don't get it. It's not good for dogs. But anywho, um, no, it drinks. Shut up. Go. It drinks almost. Shush! For goodness sakes. You've already gone for walkies. Um, no editing, everybody. It drinks. Back to the point. Um, it drinks almost like a juice. And that's why I didn't expect. I don't really pick up. Dog. Really annoying me. It drinks very much like a juice. I see I've gone down already a pretty fair amount then in a fairly short amount of time than what I normally do. Um, so yeah, that's very surprising. It drinks, and it tastes very much like if you ever have those sparkling waters, the mineral waters that are flavored with blackberry, like Talking Rain or something like that. It reminds me of that, but without the carbonation. Um, or a very little amount of carbonation there. So I think the closest way I can describe the flavor is you take a blackberry, one of those blackberry flavored waters, pop open the cap, and let it sit for an hour or two, get rid of most of the carbonation, and then drink some of it. Um, I really don't pick up any orange, and that was a little. The blackberry is incredibly overpowering. It's all I can taste. It's all you really can taste. Um, I was kind of hoping, for blackberry on the front, then the aftertaste would be a little bit orangish to balance it out. But no, it's very blackberry. It's a very fruity drink, which I guess ew, anyways, and maybe the sweetness is from the honey. I don't taste much honey. Um, so yeah, this is I'm going to just pour the rest in there. No sediment. So yeah, this I'll hold the bottle. Yeah, this is a bit of a surprise for me. I've never had a mead before. Um, so someone who might watch this who drinks mead will probably might sit there and go, "Yeah, that's how mead generally tastes. That's how it's supposed to be." To someone like me who's a big fan of a wide variety of ales or lagers, this is a very different kind of drink for me. I'm a huge fan of red ale. I'm a huge fan of a dark ale. I can see one of my favorites, Witchwood, King Goblin, and Hobgoblin, or two of my all-time favorite beers. Dogfish Head is another. So I'm a big ale guy. I've never had once again. I've never had mead before, but no, this is very sweet. It's almost water. It's almost juice like, and how it feels on the tongue, how it tastes, how I drink it. It doesn't taste like I'm drinking even necessarily a wine. Wine I just find too. It almost tastes really stale. It doesn't. I never find much flavor with wine. I never find much enjoyment with it. I just find it really stale and dry. I find it really parching to the mouth. This I find parching just because it's so sweet. It's so sweet you just want to take another drink to sate it. Then it's more and more and more. Yeah. There I picked up a little bit of orange. Little bit of orange. Um, so yeah, that's my review. Um, I guess if you're like me who just likes to go, so in summation, if you're like me and you like going to the beer store, the wine store, wherever you buy your beer, which has a wide variety. If you're someone like me, and just like, want to try out lots of beer, my on top of my bookshelves where I have all my DVDs and Blu-rays, I just have dozens of bottles of different brews I like, and this will join them at some point after I wash it out and whatever, because it has nice artwork. Um, if you're someone like me who just likes to just try different things uh, without really knowing much about it or who makes it, what it's about, just have your build your own 6 pack, make it, or grab one or two bottles every visit. If you're that kind of person like I am, and just want to try something very different, never had, uh, I guess if you just want to try it, um, just to have it, but at the same time, I think you should go in the expectation of it being more juice like and wine-ish than beerish. So if you're a big wine fan, I think you would probably enjoy this. If you like beer, probably not. So I would I guess I would recommend trying this out if you stumble across it and just want to buy something new to try that evening. If you're a big wine person, if you're not and you're more into beer, um, I think you could probably skip it, for the reason that it's more wine-ish, and if you're expecting a bit like I was, maybe a little bit more of a beer flavor, it might put you off. Um, but at the same time, though, if you're like me and a fan of horror movies and a fan of vampires and all that, you know what? You might just want to buy it just because of the artwork and the cool text and whatever, and just have it on your shelf next to your Newcastle werewolf and your hobgoblin and hex and other sort of horror themed and ooga booga spooky themed drinks. So yeah, that's Black Fang. I'd recommend giving it. I would say if you want to try it, give it a try. If you're a big fan of wine, if you're a big fan of beer and you don't care for wine that much, um, skip it. I guess maybe buy it for a spouse or a friend who likes wine or whatever, and see if you can keep the bottle if you want the bottle. Um, so it's a split recommendation for it. So I have another one of their beers down the fridge. Necromonagon. It's a Necronomicon kind of themed mead. And I'll be drinking that next at some point when I get to it. So yeah, that was a fun little diversion. Break in the middle of the day, break in the midst of writing and resume sending and all that. So yeah, I'll probably dust that off pretty soon. So, oh, excuse me. All right, have a wonderful day, and drink safe. Don't drink and drive. Drink. Oh, stop this before I embarrass myself.